Om Namah Shivaya. Hi friends, how are you? In this video we are going to learn about the skeletal muscle seen in longitudinal section as well as in the transverse section. Okay. First about the skeletal muscle seen in longitudinal section. A few points is given here. See what are them? In a longitudinal section through skeletal muscle, the fibers are easily distinguished as they show characteristic transverse striations. See once again, in a longitudinal section through skeletal muscle, the fibers are easily distinguished as they show characteristic transverse striations. The fibers are long and parallel without branching. Flat nuclei are placed at the periphery. The muscle fibers separated by some connective tissue. See once again guys, the fibers are long and parallel without branching. You have to note this, without branching. Many flat nuclei are placed at the periphery. And next point, muscle fibers are separated by some connective tissue. See this figure, these are the muscle fibers. Okay, these are the muscle fibers which are separated by the connective tissue. This muscle fiber and this muscle fiber, these are separated by the connective tissue. Okay, the blue ones, the flat nuclei, these are the flattened nuclei which is placed at the periphery of the muscle fiber. See here, all these flattened nuclei placed at periphery of the muscle fiber. Okay, and the characteristic feature that identifies the skeletal muscle is transverse striations. These are the transverse striations. I think you can identify these. Okay, this is the main characteristic feature to identify the striated muscle. And next, there is no any branching between these fibers in skeletal muscle. See here, is a parallel, but there is no any branching between these muscle fibers. Okay, this is about the skeletal muscle when we seen in longitudinal section. Coming to the transverse section, see this figure, this is the diagrammatic view of skeletal muscle seen in transverse section. Okay, first see some points about the transverse section of skeletal muscle fiber. The transverse section of skeletal muscle fiber is characterized by fibers seen as regularly round structures with peripheral nuclei. Muscle fibers grouped into numerous fasciculi. Dots within the fibers are myofibrils, which are seen at higher magnification. See once again, the transverse section of skeletal muscle fiber is characterized by fibers seen as irregular round structures with peripheral nuclei. See here, these are the muscle fibers, are irregularly rounded muscle fibers with placing of the nuclei at periphery. Nuclei placed at periphery. Okay, all these blue ones are the nuclei which is placed at periphery of the muscle fiber. Next point is muscle fibers grouped into numerous fasciculi. That means these muscle fibers grouped to form the fasciculi. See here, these are the muscle fibers, are irregularly rounded muscle fibers. All these muscle fibers are grouped to form the fasciculus. See, this is one fasciculus. Okay guys, and next point, dots within the fibers are myofibrils, which are seen at higher magnification. Dots within the fibers are myofibrils, which are seen at higher magnification. Okay, you can identify the dots within the muscle fiber. Okay, we can't identify clearly here. We can see these, we call these as myofibrils. We can see this in higher magnification. The connective tissue of the muscle consists of epimysium, perimysium and endomysium. Okay. First, epimysium, connective tissue sheath of muscle. Epimysium means connective tissue sheath of muscle that we can't see in this photograph. I will show you in end. Next, perimysium, connective tissue covering of each fascicle. We call the connective tissue that covering the each fascicle, we call that perimysium. Next, what is endomysium? Loose connective tissue surrounding the each muscle fiber. We call that endomysium. See this figure, guys. This is the muscle fiber, the loose connective tissue that surrounding the each muscle fiber, we call that endomysium. Okay, all this is endomysium. Okay, and the connective tissue that covering the each fascicle, we call that perimysium. Okay, and the connective sheath of the muscle, we call that epimysium. See this figure, guys. This explains you the connective tissue. This is the whole skeletal muscle. Okay, and this is the epimysium surrounding the entire muscle. Okay, epimysium is related to the entire muscle. Next, coming to the perimysium. Okay, the perimysium is related to the fasciculus. Okay, guys, this perimysium is related to the fasciculus. The fasciculus is nothing but bundle of muscle fibers. This is the fasciculus, which is a bundle of muscle fibers. Next, coming to the endomysium. Endomysium is related to the one muscle fiber. The connective tissue or loose connective tissue that surrounding the each muscle fiber, we call that endomysium. Okay, this is about the connective tissue which is in relation to the skeletal muscle. That's it, guys. If you like my explanation, please like, share and don't forget to subscribe and don't miss the notifications. Thanks for watching.